This is something new for me on a bike on live television. It's happening because we're talking about Venture the Valley. It's a bike race that benefits multiple sclerosis, and it is this weekend at Camp Kern. I'm joined live by Michelle O'Neill, and she is part of Pure Protein team. And your team, let me just read this real quick. Last year, you were the second largest team with 57 registered riders and third highest for fundraising. So you guys really kind of make an effort every year to bring out a lot of people for this great event. Why do you do that?
Why? Because it supports people with MS. Pure Protein and the MS Society raises money for research for people with MS. MS is a debilitating disease. It affects the central nervous system, and it basically stops people from moving.
Yeah, and so you get on the bike, and it's a two-day event. Now, do you do the longest? Because I read that you could either do 25, 50, or 75 miles per day. You look like you probably do 75.
I do 75 and then some.
I knew it, and then some. There you go. And when folks come out, I mean, this obviously is a big race, but there are some stops along the way and kind of a party atmosphere, too.
It is a party atmosphere, and it actually is not a race. There's rest stops every 12 and a half miles, so it's very doable, and a lot of people do it as their very first organized bike ride. So it's very family friendly, and it's a great ride for a great cause.
We read the numbers from last year. You guys had 57 members on the team. How many this year?
We have 30 to 40.
Okay.
But more importantly, is the money that we raised. We raised about $37,000.
Wow. And if someone's watching at home and they're a little intimidated, you're in amazing shape. Let me just point that out. What would you say to someone about getting started with bike riding? It's an exercise that maybe not as hard on your knees or legs as running is. How do you get started?
Well, getting started bike riding, the best way is just get on a trainer at a gym and start. But we actually have training rides that take people from ground zero all the way up to be able to do the 25, the 50, or the 75 miles a day. In fact, we had 4 12-year-olds on our team last year.
Wow, 4 12-year-old kids.
Yeah. So
and you do it because you love it, too.
Yes, because I love it, but because it's a good cause. It raises money for MS. And it's a great event, and it's just a lot of fun. All
right, well, we want to put some information on your screen. There are nearly 1,000 cyclists for this event, and if you want to learn more, just go to fox45now.com. You haven't broken a sweat yet, have you?
No.
This is nothing for Michelle. Thank you so much for joining us.